Hi to all my AA and AAA students. I'm Punya Agarwal, your ACCA. Hi to all the AA and AAA students. I am Punya Agarwal, your AA and AAA mentor at Being ACCA. In this video, I'll help you out plan your these 30 days for the final paper specific to AA and AAA, right? So now approximately AA and AAA is the first paper which is there in ACCA, like in March attempt. That's the first paper that you appear for. So I would say that, how to prepare for AA is by I'll tell you that. Plus, I'll also guide you when can you do what. Okay, so like a plan for these 30 days. Now, starting with, first of all, your main target is to complete the syllabus, right? You do not have a very lengthy syllabus in audit, right? It's very straightforward, and it's not very, I would not say it is a technical paper. It's not a technical paper. It is a descriptive paper which will keep you thinking. So you anyway have to always think about the case study, about the concept. So the conceptual knowledge has to be really very good. It's not technical, but it is something that you need to work upon. Okay, so I would say that by the first week of February, that is 7th of February, by then, maximum by then, you should be able to complete your full syllabus of audit, whether it is AA, whether it is AAA, whether you have just started with the paper, whether you are in between, whether you are resitting for the paper. I think your target should be that your first week of February, you are done with the syllabus completely and not even one topic is remaining. That should be the first priority. Why? Because you at least would need 2 to 3 weeks full-fledgedly to be able to just practice, right? Because in audit, we need a lot of written practice. And if you're not doing written practice, I am 100% sure that you won't be able to pass. I have seen students, I just now talked to a student who appeared for December attempt, did not appear for any mocks, did only 2 to 3 questions from each and every topic and failed at 37. So, you need to focus upon practice. I cannot emphasize more on the practice. So that is the reason that I'm saying by 7th of February, you should be able to complete your entire syllabus, not leaving any of the topics as well, right? That's the first thing. Now, another thing which I usually tell my students is that please do simultaneous practice. I'll give you an example also. For example, we have the risk and planning chapter. Okay, we know, I'm talking about AA students, we know that it is always this question, this portion of the syllabus always comes into the exam for 30 marks as the first section B question, right? And you have a 16 marks straightforward audit risk and response question. So if you already know, right, that this question will be coming, you have to start practicing from the day that you have understood the concept of audit risk and response and planning, right? If you are doing simultaneous practice, in the starting you'll be like, अरे नहीं हो रहा है, ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है, कैसे लिखना है, risk कैसे लिखना है, how do I approach the question, start कैसे करूं, all of these questions will arise. But by the time that you are done with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions, आपको वो समझ आने लग जाएगा कि okay, this is how I need to present, this is what I need to write, this is what I need to write in responses, this is how I have to flow my answer, like, right? So that is, I think, the second thing that you should think about is doing simultaneous practice. For example, today I did the portion of internal controls. Okay, I understood what is internal controls, deficiencies, all of those things I have understood. I pick up a question from Kaplan Kit. You have the bifurcation there. I pick up the question from there, practice it. I read the case study. I read the question. I frame my answer. I then look at the examiner answer, that what examiner is saying. Is there any sync between my answer and his answer? And then I'll be able to better understand, okay, this is what I need to add. This is something which I'm doing wrong. This is a conceptual clarity. This is a conceptual issue. All of these things will arise, right? So if that is the case scenario, in that particular time only, you can reach out to your mentor, you can reach out to your tutor and ask them ki, okay, I'm facing this issue, I was practicing, and can you let me know? So usi time pe you will be able to better your concepts also, because you're practicing. Until unless you do not practice, आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि आपको क्या समझ आया है, क्या नहीं आया है, because audit is very general. मतलब आपको बता रहे हैं कि कंपनी में अगर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स में कोई दिक्कत है, ट्रू फेयर नहीं है, तो ये हो सकता है, ऑडिटर के साथ ये हो सकता है, वो आपको समझ आ रहा है, वो आपको जनरल चीज है. बट जब तक आप उसको लिखोगे नहीं, प्रैक्टिकली अप्लाई नहीं करोगे, देन टिल देन यू वोंट बी एबल टू नो कि डू यू एक्चुअली अंडरस्टैंड इट या फिर आपको सिर्फ ऊपर ऊपर से समझ आया है. सो आई थिंक दैट इज वन थिंग. Syllabus completion till 7th of February, simultaneous practice also. Now, again, for practice related to AA, how do you, for AA and AAA actually, how do you actually practice is that you always have to do written typing practice. Lot of reasons for that कि सबसे पहले तो टाइपिंग स्पीड, टाइम मैनेजमेंट इन ऑडिट इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मतलब ऑडिट से ज्यादा टाइम मैनेजमेंट की प्रॉब्लम किसी और पेपर में नहीं आती है. सो आई थिंक दिस इज वन ऑफ द थिंग दैट यू विल हैव टू कीप इन माइंड फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग ओनली, दैट फ्रॉम द वेरी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट यू डू, टाइम योर सेल्फ कि इफ इट इज अ 30 मार्कर आई हैव टू नॉट एक्सीड मोर देन 45 मिनट्स, सो दैट जब मैं वो पेपर मार्च में दूं, फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ मार्च, आई हैव दैट प्रैक्टिस कि हाँ मेरे को ये 40 मिनट्स में करना है. आई डू नॉट हैव टू वरी about time management, right? So that should be a first priority. That is also one of the reasons that I'm saying that written practice is important. Time management comes within that. Second thing is understanding of the portion will come because of, if you're doing practice. And third thing is you'll be able to, until and unless you do written practice, not students come up to me and say that मैंने एक दो questions कर लिए थे, मेरे को आ गया समझ, मैं कर लूंगी. If you're with this mindset ki I will be able to do it without practice, I'm so sorry to mention this, but this is not how it goes. You're just taking the paper for granted. You have seen the pass percentages also of ACC, and it's not very good of AA and AAA both, right? So my advice would be do a lot of written practice. Questions उठाओ, Kaplan kit से उठाओ, BPP kit से उठाओ, past papers से उठाओ, study hub से उठाओ, and start just rigorous practice. I think that's the only thing that will help you in AA. Right now, I provide test series for AA as well as AAA students for March attempt. So if you're somebody who is self-studying or who is taking some classes but the tutor is not providing you any doubt support or any practice support per se, so I provide test series for that particular thing only, wherein I mentor you end to end. I'll help you understand the concepts, make you practice. See, and nobody can actually make you practice, but it is your willingness which can help you out. So if you give your 100%, everybody will give you, your tutor, your mentor will definitely provide you 200%. So you have to be really very, confident that yes, I will be able to clear the paper. And in audit, I would say one more thing is there that, students generally do not think that FR, which is financial reporting paper, is not really important for AA and AAA students. But personally, I believe that without appearing or having the knowledge of the standards, IFRSs, IS, you cannot ace your AA paper or AAA paper, because that is where your knowledge comes into place. So for example, I am the tutor, and if I do not know, as an auditor, if I do not know that this should be the correct treatment, how am I going to get the solution for the same, right? So you need to be a little careful with this. Revise your standards are very very important in AA. Revise the entire paper, do ample amount of practice, maintain your time management, and give it your 100%. That's the only thing that I can tell you, right? So all the very best to all the AA and AAA students for March 25 attempt. I hope that this was helpful. Just to complete the plan till 7th of February, I would say complete the syllabus, start practicing. Then the next 2 to 3 weeks should only be about 3 to 4 things. One is your past papers, very very important. Past papers are really really very important in both AA and AAA. So past papers should be done. Then your examiner reports are very very important. I'll be coming up with the debrief of examiner reports as well, so you can watch that out, but they are equally very important. For my AAA students, guys, technical articles are very very important. If you know that in December 24, sustainability was a major question area which was asked in the paper, so I think that is also a part of technical articles that is important. So these three things you have to keep in mind in these 3 weeks. Practice from Kaplan, BPP, Study Hub, past papers, all of these areas. Now one more thing for section A of AA students, again a lot of students take it for granted because it was only for 30 marks, right? And you people think that it is really very easy to get those 30 marks because it is just MCQs, right? You guys abandon section A and are only focused towards section B, which I think is again big mistake that students do, because section A is equally important. in in my experience, it's more than 3 years now that I'm dealing with this, and each and every quarter students come up to me and say, ma'am, section A was tricky and section B was lengthy. This is the exact statement that I listen every time. So you have to give section A equal importance. In these 3 weeks also, you have to practice for section A as well. And finally, I would say that by 25th February or 26th February, you should be done with your one mock at least, and get it evaluated by your tutor, your mentor, anyone, which is again very important, because if you see the paper, I think is on 3rd of March, if I'm not wrong. So if you have these 3 to 4 5 days with you to be able to understand your mistakes, I think that is better, because students generally appear on 1st March, for example. That is just waste of time and energy and your efforts also, because अब आप एक दिन में कितना ही कर लोगे, आप पैनिक ज्यादा हो जाओगे कि ओ मुझे ये नहीं आता, मुझे ये नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता, वो भी नहीं आता. बट अगर आपके पास 4-5 दिन होंगे, then you'll be able in a better position to practice and prepare better for the paper, right? So I hope that this video was helpful for you in any way possible. Let me know if I can help you AA and AAA students in any way possible. I'll be more than happy to do that. All the very best for your March attempt.